So I started doing the flooring around the stairs. You can see this is finished, and I forgot to take video. I wanted to take video of when I put that first piece, and as before, there's some pins in here. There's 5 of them, and just to keep it down so it doesn't go up, and they're a little bit angled to force it down, and you can see it's leveled. Very important. And in order to measure this piece, what I had to do is I had to tie it up over there, and what I did is I started here, calculated where the joints are so they don't match, and so this piece is just temporarily nailed in there, and I worked my way back to the wall, and then now they're not lined up, but when I measured it, of course I lined them up, and then so that way I know what size piece to start at that end, and also it has to be straight, and straight with this one. So it turned out a little bit easier than I expected, and there's a bit of a gap, but that is fine because that gap will be covered by the molding. So you can see there's a little gap, but it's covered, so that's good. All right, so here it is, and just now I'm going to do that, the first part starting on that end. So to measure it, I had to start from there, but obviously to install it, because of the joints, I have to start here. And now this piece is ready, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish today, but it's pretty close to done, and a little bit over here. So this is finished, and here is finished, right? And I moved the rest of the flooring there because they were in the hallway. Alright, I'll do another video when the hallway is finished. Talk to you soon. Alright, I've almost finished. Just a couple little things. You can see I put the moldings as well, and it is finished and it's varnished, and the molding all around. I've just got a tiny spot in front of one of the bedrooms that isn't done yet. The hallway, and so this is the only spot that's not finished, and I had to add some more putty. It was not quite level yet, so the back piece there is not actually screwed in yet, so I have to paint it today, and there will be the ventilation. So I'm going to be putting a molding here, and as you can see, I'm going to cut it there so that, of course, I don't block that ventilation. That's it on the hallway, and you see the tape down there is that I did that part of the house. I didn't put a bottom last to hold the wall, so it's not straight, so I'll have to push it in to glue it against the wall. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's not straight. It should be straight, but I didn't pay attention to that. And then here, so under the door I have to get a smaller molding. That's this. You might notice that under the computer chairs I bought a piece of what do you call it, linoleum to put on top. this is not as hard as downstairs, so those chairs would actually damage the floor. So I bought this piece to put on top. It's almost the same color. And I found a piece of wall here that wasn't screwed in properly, so I had to add some screws. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this and put some doors in this closet, and then paint over here, and just a little, I guess, hit that I did when I was working, and put some molding on the bottom there. So it's pretty well done. It's a lot better. Let's give it a long look. It looks quite nice. And also another thing that I'm going to do, you can see the cable now is running on the floor. So I'm going to run it up the ceiling and around here and there. Still going to be visible, but we won't be tripping on it. It's kind of a pain. And so next, maybe this week, will be this room. And then that room last. So this room doesn't have so much stuff, so it'll be a little bit quicker. Alright, let's give you a look from the other end. Yeah, it looks so much better. Alright, I'll do another video after I put the doors. Alright, so the big room upstairs is finished. Just take you around a little bit. I think you saw there's no chain on this end, and now the stairs edge is all finished, and all the moldings installed. This is the hallway. I've done also this part here behind the door. It would be right enough. So you can see that now I've added the molding, and the ventilation is still there. So it's a little bit smaller than before because of the flooring, but nothing that I can do about that. So here is that. And I just finished the last molding this morning. So I've got something to push it off. Again, the wall is not exactly straight, so I have to push it until the glue dries. Alright, so the molding here, and here is the big room. Right, all the moldings all around, in front, and this is the flooring that I have for the last two rooms. And on the floor I put a piece of linoleum to protect from scratches from that chair with the wheels. And the big improvement is I've installed the doors onto the closet. So it's nice and clean now. And I think I mentioned before in one of the previous videos, when I took the old closet out, I threw away the upper doors. I don't know if you call them doors or opening, and I didn't think I would use them again, but I do, and now I'm short one. So again, I think I talked about that before, but I need to find someone somewhere. It's a standard size, but it's only in older houses like 25 years or more. And the front, that brown part, if you look over there, it kind of look like this. This one doesn't look too bad. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change all the paper. It's just kind of like a wallpaper. So I'm just going to change all that to a matching design. And it will look like new again. Like the lacquer, it's the black is lacquer paint. It's really nice paint. And I'll change that. So I have to find that. But yes, looks so much better. And also one thing that's been bothering me for a long time is that cable, the internet cable. My computer is 5 years old, so it's not Wi-Fi. Until that time I have to have this cable running upstairs, I mean up near the ceiling, but it's better than on the floor where we trip on it all the time. So that's nice and clean. Again, let me give you a look on this end. So this is the big room. Looks quite nice. And from the other end, here it is. So that's the big room upstairs.